Mamdani, we haven't covered it yet. He comes to the White House to meet with the president. He requested to meet with the president. The president, of course, says, yes, no problem. He's from New York. The president made his wealth in New York. He came up in New York. He has a lot of history in New York. And so Mamdani's like, yeah, I definitely have to come meet with this guy to try to find things, to make things work out. And while they're having conversations, there's a moment where one of the reporters asks a question about, look, you've called the president a fascist. And he gets ready to explain himself. And this shows you how comfortable president is in his own skin. He's like, just say what you want to say. Don't argue with it. You're going to have to do this your entire life. And watch what happens. This was a very, very special moment that went viral on Twitter. Go ahead, Rob.
To Stephen Nelson, he asked about your comment calling the president a fascist. And your answer was, both President Trump and I have been clear about our positions and our views. Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes. Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
Mr. President, I wanted to ask you...
Slapped his little arm.
Do you see Mamdani is like, you're okay.
Yeah.
There was another moment where they talked about, behind closed doors, Rob, where they had agreements, where he asked a question on, the president... You won the votes over for people that were struggling with affordability. You know which one I'm talking about, Rob? I think you do have it.
I have where Mamdani says that the meeting was productive towards the end.
Okay, let's watch this. Go for it.
Appreciate it. Please. I appreciated the meeting with the president, and as he said, it was a productive meeting focused on a place of shared admiration and love, which is New York City, and the need to deliver affordability to New Yorkers, the 8.5 million people who call our city their home, who are struggling to afford life in the most expensive city in the United States of America. We spoke about rent, we spoke about groceries, we spoke about utilities, we spoke about the different ways in which people are being pushed out, and I appreciated the time with the president, I appreciated the conversation. I look forward to working together to deliver that affordability for New Yorkers.
Thank you very much. Any questions, please?
And by the way, there's a clip where Trump says he would be comfortable living in New York City under Mamdani. And then, Tom, I want to come to you. Go for it.
Would you feel comfortable living in New York City under a Mamdani administration?
Yeah, I would. I really would. Especially after the meeting. Absolutely.
What makes you comfortable?
We agree on a lot more than I would have thought. I think I want him to do a great job, and we'll help him do a great job. He may have different views, but in many ways, we were discussing when Bernie Sanders was out of the race, I picked up a lot of his votes, and people had no idea because he was strong on not getting ripped off in trade and lots of the things that I've practiced and been very successful on. Tariffs, a lot of things. Bernie Sanders and I agreed on much more than people thought. And when he was put out of the race, I think quite unfairly, if you want to know the truth, many of the Bernie Sanders voters voted for me. And I felt very comfortable, frankly, in seeing that and saying that. And, it just turned out to be a statistical truth. But, no, I feel very comfortable. I would feel very, very comfortable being in New York, and I think much more so after the meeting. Yes, please.
Tom.
I would be very comfortable being in New York, and much more so after the meeting yesterday. What happened at the meeting yesterday? The answer is I happen to think that Mamdani got introduced to something called a spreadsheet, and that there's things that have to happen in New York that require federal money for it to happen. But what's very interesting is this is the way Trump negotiates. Trump doesn't always spike the volleyball right there at the net, right, and posterize you. He's like, we agree on much more than we don't. So Trump didn't say, I agree with Mamdani. I've seen his side. He said, no, we agree on more than I would have thought. And it's a negotiation going on. That's what's going on. And both of them are talking to their base. So Trump is making sure the base, like us, do not look at this and say, don't kowtow to this guy. Don't worry about midterms with this guy, and I don't want that to happen. I don't think it will. But then Mamdani goes on a day later, Kristen Welker on Meet the Press, and sort of doubles down on the evil, the evils of the Trump administration a little bit. He didn't go turn it up to 10, but he was on at 8. So both men are talking to their bases after the meeting. And Trump was clearly the alpha. Just say yes. It's just easier. Just say yes. It's like the elder statesman trying to help the guy standing by his dad's desk with his hands folded. It doesn't change who Mamdani is, but I happen to think that he got an economic lesson of what it's going to take to balance the books in New York City, and that Hochul's got to go from Albany to D.C. to get money that she can give to New York. And I think that reality is coming home to roost.
Vinny,
And
what do you think? Were you going to make one more point?
yeah. And I don't think, I was reading over the weekend that the city council in New York is a little split right now. They're not all lining up with Mamdani, line up. The city council in New York is a little bit freaked over the potential for losing business and tax revenue.
Well, again, because you made a great point, Pat, when we were talking this weekend about how you don't know what, Trump knows what he's doing. He has it. You know what I mean? That look, that smile, that slapping him, it's all intentional. I personally don't, I think, he's a wolf. This guy's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like that smile, that touching his heart, I'm not buying it. But what he said, and he doubled down here with Kristen Welker, where he said, Pat, he's like, no, he is a fascist. And my thing is, when you throw that word around, it's not like a harmless insult. Guys, it's dangerous. Everybody knows, what do we do with fascists? Adam, you say that to somebody, you take them down, you strip them, you want to put them in jail, you want to eliminate them. So that rhetoric keeps going. I think Trump does have something up his sleeves with this guy because he's too calm and he's too complimentative because he has him. I don't know what they were talking about. And I think that he's going to give him the rope. Go. Everything that you're talking about, go do it. And we're going to see in 2 years that it's going to fail. I think that's that business savvy that Trump has. He's going to let him do his own thing.
Here's a follow-up meeting with Meet the President. Adam, I'll come to you right afterwards. Go ahead, Rob.
NYPD would be the ones to do so.
In that press conference with President Trump, a reporter asked you whether you believe that President Trump is in fact a fascist, a word that you've used in the past. You were about to answer, then President Trump sort of jumped in and he said, quote, "That's okay, you can just say yes. It's easier than explaining it." So, Mr. Mayor-elect, just to be very clear, do you think that President Trump is a fascist?
And after President Trump said that, I said yes.
Look at that.
And
so you do.
And that's something that I've said in the past. I say it today. And I think what I appreciated about the conversation that I had with the president was that we were not shy about the places of disagreement, about the politics that has brought us to this moment. And we also wanted to focus on what it could look like to deliver on a shared analysis of an affordability crisis for New Yorkers.
You've also said in the past that President Trump has engaged in a, quote, attack on our democracy. You've called him a despot. Do you still believe President Trump is a threat to the democracy?
Everything that I've said in the past, I continue to believe. And that's the thing that I think is important in our politics, is that we don't shy away from where we have disagreements, but we understand what it is that brings us to that table. Because I'm not coming into the Oval Office to make a point or make a stand. I'm coming in there to deliver for New Yorkers. And a few weeks ago, I was...
You can pause it right there. Go for it.
Yeah, to me, Trump knew exactly what he was doing. Because when Mamdani fails, which he will, he no longer can blame Trump. Trump could have gone super hard on the guy. But he's like, come on, buddy, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Got you.
I wanted to
Trump
succeed.
knows, I want you to do good. Yeah. I'm here for you. So now he can't play the victim. You saw he treated me horribly. I went there. He disrespected me. Now he has more rhetoric for his people. Now he has to say, yeah, I met with the fascist. And he actually was nice.
Yeah.
This nice fascist. So he took his power away. He neutralized him. Now he can't play the victim. Smart move by Trump.
But how do you feel about saying fascist, threat to democracy, and still having that
I think
language?
if this was first term, he handles it in a different way. President does. I think it's second term. And meaning, when it's second term, you already have your base. You don't need to win your base over. So some people in his base are going to be like, what are you doing? I can't believe you gave him this. And, why you treat him so respectfully? Do you not understand what's going on? There's a bunch of people right now running as socialists, just so you know, as socialists. And some socialists are upset with him for how friendly he was with Trump. Bingo. They're upset with him and AOC because both him and AOC are now supportive of Hakeem Jeffries, even though Hakeem Jeffries is running against a socialist right now, and they're not siding with the socialists. So it's a very interesting thing that's going on behind closed doors. So this could end up backfiring in a different way. Like, Trump doesn't do stuff like this. Trump's not trying to be... he doesn't need new friends. He's not sitting there saying, oh, my God, I want to be friends with this guy. No. And by the way, if you look at Mamdani's body language, you know what? This the person that's running against, is this the one, Rob, that's running against Hakeem Jeffries?
Yes, sir.
He's a known socialist. But AOC and Mamdani are siding with Hakeem Jeffries, and Socialist Party saying, no, you're no longer socialist. You are now in the capitalist. You went from being a socialist to now you're a capitalist, sitting down with capitalists. So there's some stuff that's going on over there. But going back to it, if you look at the body language of Mamdani standing next to the president, you know what you'll notice? I don't know if you know what you'll notice. My opinion. You notice a look like Mamdani's telling himself in his head, what the fuck? What is wrong with this guy? If you think about it, like, is this the one where he pats him in the back and says, just say yes?
Let me pull
Just look at the body.
slap.
You know what the body language is? The body language is like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
He's asking himself, what's the president doing? Go back a little bit. Yeah, go back 10 seconds. Go back a little bit more, Rob. Right there. Okay, go ahead. Watch this. Just watch this for a second.
President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say yes. Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
It's easier.
Here's the slap.
It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
I wanted to ask,
baby tricep.
I'm telling you, he is wondering
What the hell's up with this?
what is wrong with this guy. I am not at this guy's level. He is getting ahead of it, and Trump is right. Let me tell you, if there's one thing about this guy, he pays attention to data. He knows when the day Bernie Sanders lost, never forget what press conference, not lost, when they asked him to step out, never forget what he did and how he leveraged that situation.
Well,
You don't remember what he said?
He defended Bernie. He's like, they took it away from him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He says, you talk about democracy, Bernie should be your candidate.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so Bernie's, the Bernie, what were they called? The
Bernie Bros.
No, there was another name for them. They are sitting there saying,
Communists?
he's right. He's right. So they came to him, or they sat it out. They sat down, they're like, I'm not even voting for Hillary. I'm not going to vote for Hillary nor Trump. So sitting out was a victory for him. So look, of course, I don't agree with the politics Mamdani is doing and the stuff he's talking about. But you have to know that Trump is playing games. Adam, I think you wanted to say something.
No, he did the same thing with Biden and Kamala.
Yeah.
If you remember that. He was like, you're just going to anoint this person? After just dismantling Biden, when they inserted Kamala, he's like, this is what you guys do? Trump is a people person. So if you can attack him online, but in person, he's going to treat you nicely. If you treat him nicely, he's going to treat you nicely. Very smart move by Trump. I wasn't a fan of this, but I think he handled it well. Completely neutralized the guy.
Yeah.
They need the word fascism. Fascism allows you to be like, I'm the freedom fighter. I'm trying to overthrow fascism. I'm trying to push it. You have to call him there. You can't just call him a Republican and say, I disagree with that politician. You have to, it makes you look
Folks,
bold.
I want to play a video for you. There's profanity at the highest level. If you got your kids sitting around, this is like a scene. If you're watching Indecent Proposal, or if you're watching some of these movies, you just have to. You want your kids to see those movies. Like if you ever watch Forgetting Sarah Marshall and you forgot the 3 scenes in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. The other day, I'm like, I haven't seen a movie for 10 years. I sit there watching them with the kids. I'm like, I forgot about these 3 scenes, and you forget inside of you, right? All these things.
Take my shirt, but not my eyes. Take my eyes, and not the shirt.
Not the shirt.
Not
you know,
the
when
shirt.
But I want you to watch this. You know what this is doing? You know what prompted me to want to play this video? Is these words: fascist, racist. What else would you
Chauvinist,
put in? Bigotry,
misogynist,
Zionist, whatever you want to put.
Anti-Semitic.
What else you want to put?
Islamophobe.
Any of these words
Gay.
you want to put, they no longer.
Gay Jew.
They no
Meaningless.
longer. They know not that. By the way, I'm glad you don't read the chat. I'm telling you,
meaningless. Meaning you.
One of the best things you do for your sanity is to not read the
There's
chat,
a chat?
on PBD podcast. Yeah.
Wait, people are talking about
People are saying things?
Wait. What the hell did they update this app?
Listen,
kind
by
of
the way,
BS is
hey,
this?
for those watching, just let her rip for 30 seconds so you can kind of get an idea what's going on in the chat. Anyways, so this is the part where certain words no longer mean anything today. Here's a guy that runs a nail salon, Asian guy. I've never heard anybody call somebody a bowling pin upside down, but he went there. Inappropriate. So, Rob, if you want to play this clip, go ahead.
You can't come in here and pay me, and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The fuck?
I can talk to you however the hell I
No,
want
you
to.
cannot.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
Back to the. You just told me to go back to my country.
Yes, I did say
say that. Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who? So what? Guess who paid for that motherfucking shit? What? I did.
I do.
Well, bitch, you know how?
How do you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
Oh my fucking God, boy, you got me fucked up, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I pay taxes for your fucking food.
Yeah, bitches like to eat and my kids like to eat.
I pay taxes for your fucking food, and you told me to go back to my country?
That's what you
Your fucking lazy, big ass bitch. The fuck look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass. You look like
That's
a
a
fucking
strike.
suburban, okay? Fucking potato peel looking ass. Get the fuck.
By the way, this
I would love to see what this woman looks like.
no,
it's just.
Look, real, like this is real.
Yeah.
Where he from?
Can
Where
you
he
check
from,
to
though?
see if Grok, if this is AI, if it's real? Go a little
Not
bit
AI,
lower.
like was it set up or he's
no,
really
Go a little
doing
bit
that?
lower to see if it's AI.
Look at that bowling pin.
But when I heard this, is it? This video appears to be from a Sally Beauty Supply Visitor Design. This exactly. So it is real.
That's a true story.
Rob, is it real?
It seems to be.
Oh my
yeah.
God! So, but you know what it is like? There's a part of it where it's like that fear of walking on eggshells. People are just like done with it.
over
Fatigue.
Yeah,
Everybody's
it's just
tired.
like, listen, man, leave me alone. I'm just a regular person trying to live my life and calling them.
But he's saying what a lot of people are
Yeah.
thinking, and his switch gets flipped.
The upside down bowling pin.
And then, no. I mean,
I don't even know what that means.
no. Not the profanity,
The
but
EBT.
but the things like you're here in a beauty store and getting mani-pedi when you're carrying an EBT card for your kids. Do your nails yourself at home, right? Trim them at home. It's just like that's what he's saying, and he's saying I pay taxes for that EBT.
does he know-
but there's an EBT
How does he know
in
she has
there.
an EBT card? You can't pay for your
saw it.
nails with
No, he
EBT.
saw it.
He said he saw it.
It's a card.
Oh,
that
you
is
wanna go
what people
bowling
think.
with your EBT?
but
Hang on,
but
that
it's
is
not
what
gonna happen.
people think. People do think that. They're like, what are you doing? I'm paying the taxes for this. And then apparently she went off on him in some way, some level. And he's like, whoa,
So,
you're messing with
Let me
me.
get
How do
this
you
straight.
say this?
Are we defending the legal immigrant over the actual citizen? Just because the citizen is ghetto?
No,
I'm asking.
I'm
What
defending.
is the question again? Are we defending?
So are we defending the
Yeah.
immigrant?
Yeah.
I assume legal.
Yeah.
Over
he's
the
paying tax-
citizen
Yeah.
because he's actually working, doing his thing.
Well,
and she
And
is.
she's living off her government with her
what
kids.
kind of
Okay.
a question is that?
I'm just
What
asking.
are you asking?
I'm just asking
You
questions.
ever wonder why Senna walks by didn't give you a high five?
Yeah.
Because you ask questions like that. What kind of question is that, Adam?
She's
Okay.
a citizen.
Senna is
Senna
a
is
citizen.
a citizen. She's
Senna-
not paying taxes yet, but when we buy gum for her,
Listen,
here's-
if a guy is contributing to society, that's what you want. That guy's contributing
What happens if
to
he's
society.
illegal?
No, he is
he's
legal.
legal. He's paying
I'm
taxes.
saying, what happens if he was illegal?
No,
instead of-
well, that's a whole
then
different
that's a different.
story.
You're breaking
Okay,
a law.
okay.
You're
Okay.
breaking a law.
But I think
I
the
wanna know
point,
where we draw the line
point
here.
with going back to the Mamdani thing, Pat. This is going back to the Democrats and how they've successfully made words like racist, fascist, Hitler, Nazi, like a throwaway meaning. We hear it now and we're like, come on, those words used to, like, think about it. He's standing in the White House and he said, yeah, this guy, the president who's sitting here, is basically Hitler. Because what other fascists do we know of? Like, that's how weak those words have gotten. And it sucks because when we actually have to use those words, when somebody's actually racist, people are going to go, nah. Now when another Hitler shows up, guess what people are going to say? Oh, is it like Trump Hitler? Oh, it's not that bad.
You can thank Trump good, bad, and ugly. Because you remember when he won, people were like, we could say the F word again. We could say the R word again. Trump, good, bad, and ugly, enabled free speech, which I think is a good thing. But now people are feeling a little more lippy, which is okay, but a little more racism is out there in the atmosphere.
All right. Let's.
No, Tom?
We're done.
Tom, you're more racist than ever.
He's walking out. He's done. The FLB shoes. By the way, I am officially on. Let me see this. I'm on day 57 out of 58 that I've worn these shoes. Love wearing these shoes every single day. I think Vinny's got it on. The other night we went to dinner. Vinny was wearing this black pants, white shirt with the FLB shoes. We walk into the restaurant. 7 girls lined up waiting to meet with Vinny.
One girl was crying. She was crying. She was shaking.
She was crying.
like,
She was shaking.
The shoes. I
Yeah.
was like, I can't.
Are you
So-
Ringo Starr?
So for those of you guys that are asking about getting the shoes before Christmas for your husband or your sons or your friend, this is what you want to be thinking about. Size black and brown, Size black and brown. Let me see this thing here from Langhorne. So let's go to partners or what's available. So size black and brown, if you want to get them, size 9, 10, and 11 are available to get before Christmas. White, all sizes are available except for 7, 7.5, and 8.5. Navy, 8, 9, 9.5, 10, and 11 are available before Christmas. Of course, after Christmas, shipment is coming. That'll be here New Year's. These things, we can't even keep these on the shelves, to be honest with you, with the shoes. Once you put them on, just go read the reviews with people reading reviews writing reviews when they bought them. Once you put them on, you'll realize why this has become as hot of an item for us as we expected it. Took us 2 years to do this, Rob. If you want to play the clip on that, we'll get into the stories. Here's the FLB shoes. Go for it. When we set out to create a shoe that blends comfort, function, and luxury, we had the choice to make it fast. We had the choice to make it cheap. We chose neither. Instead, we chose Tuscany, Italy. We chose true Italian craftsmanship, each pair touched by 50 skilled hands. We chose patience, spending 2 years perfecting every detail, and we chose the finest quality at every step. Introducing the Future Looks Bright collection. Not rushed, not disposable, not ordinary. Rather, intentional, luxurious, timeless. I love it. Designed in Florida, 100% made in Italy. Folks, if you haven't yet ordered one, we had 2 guys yesterday that ordered 4 of all colors. And one of them was from UK. The other one was from Belgium or something like that, ordering these shoes. If you want to find out how it matches against everybody else, go to vtmerch.com. On the homepage, you'll see the shoes. Click on the link to go learn more about the shoes and place an order for your husband, for your spouse, for your son, for somebody maybe that works for your company as a recognition. And go to vtmerch.com to place your order. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.